Hey, what's up everybody? It's Ken Vidini here for a Superpower review, and I came up with another cool show idea for you guys today. Since the studio that I record in is closed to the public, I figured it would be cool if I showed you guys a quick little tour of the studio I record in, and kind of show you guys the equipment that we use to get a show done here for Superpower Review. Let's go around the studio. Let me show you guys the equipment, show you guys pretty much how this magic happens here at TV9 Seacon. Okay guys, so we're gonna start off with the set here. So we have a table, this is where I sit behind, and then we have the shelves back here where I put all of my nerdy knickknacks, and we have the monitor with the show logo, and then in the background we have just a regular black slate or black curtain. We used to have brick behind here, and I used to like the brick better, but the brick is such a pain in the butt to set up all the time. It really is. They're heavy and they're wobbly, and they're actually not that quite safe. So behind the monitor here we have the monitor set up to a HDMI cable, and that HDMI cable is run to the control room, and that HDMI cable goes to our broadcast picks or video switcher, which I will show you later. And then up top we have all these nice fancy lights here. These are all LEDs, which are energy efficient. They do not throw off a heat source, and they make people look really nice. So here are our cameras. Okay, these are our Sony robotic cameras, and that is camera 1 and camera 2, as you can see labeled. So camera 1 is pretty much our wide shot, which pretty much just gets me full in frame with the whole set, and then camera 2 is used to get close-up shots if I'm holding something up. I only have one connected, and then if you guys stick around, I'm going to be showing you guys how these cameras work through the remote in the control room, which is pretty cool. Back here is our fancy set. This is our nicer set that we got a couple of years ago. I don't have it set up. I did a couple of shows using this set, but I didn't feel like it was fitting for the show, so I didn't use it too much. This is our lighting board over here. This controls all of the individual lights that we have. This lighting board is also capable of having a memories function. So for instance, all of my light settings, is on one memory setting, which would be number 41. So if I were to bring that down, then we have no colored lights. It just makes it easier. So every time I know I'm about to do a show, I can just flip on the lights, and that controls the whole wall of white light. And then we have about 15 different shows here at the studio, and each show has a individual lighting memory on the lighting board. Okay, and here is the control room. This is probably going to be confusing to people that aren't tech savvy. Here is our source monitor here. This pretty much helps us measure light, and if anything is too dark or too bright, we don't go by our eyes, we go by measuring something, and that's what we use that for. And right now what you're seeing on this monitor is the signal from camera 1, and like I said before, our cameras are all robotic. Okay, so here is the remote control to the cameras. Okay, and this is our camera bus. So right now it is clicked on camera 1, okay, as you can see here. And if I use this little toggle mechanism here, okay, if I twist this, this is zooming out, zooming in, and this is moving left and right, and I'll show that to you right now. So this is how pretty much we do it. This is our sound mixer. So when I get mic'd up, I get mic'd up through a wireless Sennheiser microphone. We also do have snakes in the studio, so we can just do a hardwire mic as well. This is what we record on here. This is our Aja Key Pro, and this records all in HD. So it's just a hard drive. That's all it really is. And here is the broadcast picks, or our video switcher, which is also very old and needs to be replaced. But in here, this is pretty much where all of our graphics get put in for the show, and this is where we switch cameras as well. So right now, as you can see, camera 1 is online right now. I don't have camera 2 set up, but these are the buttons for the cameras here, and that's how my boss switches cameras. So my boss is my technical director for the show here, and so I'm very appreciative to have someone to do the show with me like that. So so that's pretty much everything here in the control room. This is where I keep all of my nerdy stuff for, you know, the shelves, to fill up the shelves with. So I have, you know, signs, and I got art prints, which I'm sure you guys all have seen before. I have original art here, and more original art, some posters, and more art prints, mostly Venom. Again, that's original art. That's a Batman Who Laughs. Again, I'm sure you guys have seen all of this in the background. And I got some statues here. Sorry for the lack of light. This is an action figure, Deadpool action figure. We got a Batman statue and a Symbiote Spider-Man action figure, which I absolutely love. And there is my Wolverine statue by Diamond Select Toys, which I'm kind of mad about. This is where I keep all of my pops. And this is where I keep all of my prints done by Reno Masad. Let's take a look at these, because these are absolutely gorgeous. So these are my prints from Reno Masad. I believe 2 of these are actually original art. So we got a Carnage, we got Venom, we have a Spawn, which I don't use enough and I should use more. This one's an original art done by him. This is a zombie Spider-Man, which is absolutely sick. Here is a beat up Spider-Man, pretty cool. And here's a Symbiote Spider-Man, which I absolutely love too. This guy's artwork is amazing. You have to follow him. I've actually done an interview with him as well, so check that out. And here's all of my Batman stuff. So Batman from the animated series, and Joker from the animated series. If I can. Batman Who Laughs. And this one's really sick too. This is a vampire Batman. Love that one as well. And this is an original one as well. This is from The Dark Knight Returns. That's his rendition of it. And that's just a young Batman. Alright, so the last thing I want to show you guys for this tour is the computer that I use to edit the videos on. And the program that I use to edit all my videos is Adobe Premiere Pro, and I also use Adobe Photoshop, of course. So this is my sequence here, and I always keep, you know, all of my graphics and such in the computer as well, just in case if anything happens to the video switcher. You know, I have all that stuff backed up in case if anything happens. So, you know, this has got graphics, clips, and some video and such, you know, so I keep all this stuff here in case if I want to edit this stuff in later. And this is the sequence that I have right now. Of course, there's no video here because I'm not recording anything or editing thing later, but here is, you know, the open, and I got sound, you know, this is the graphics, all that good stuff. Here's my name and all that jazz. So that's pretty much the computer where I edit all the videos on. Alright guys, so that's going to do it for today's video. I surely hope that I've entertained you and not confused the hell out of you. But if you did like this video, and if you liked kind of the behind the scenes of Superpower Review, show me by liking this video. If you have any questions about the equipment or things that I do for the show, you know, you can always leave a comment in the comment section. If you're new here to the channel, be sure to subscribe. So guys, that's going to do it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope everybody takes care of themselves, and don't forget to wash your damn hands. See you later.